Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 9:54, and so today's Monday, and not the best day to strangle. And the risk reward is not in your favor. For example, this 300-point strangle, it can't lose more than a maximum of 8 to 10 points. It will not lose more than that. And given the current premiums, which are super low to begin with, it's not the most favorable of trades. So I entered my initial position around 9:30 and into the up move and the kind of strength that's being shown from Bank Nifty. I had to move up my puts. So I have done that. And my plan for today is relatively simple. The best case scenario, I can gain probably 8 to 10 points, and that's really the best case scenario. So the maximum I'll be willing to give up is about 4 to 5 points. And I've also kept my sizing half. So if I lose 4 to 5 points on the sizing, it is about 0.33% of capital. And so that's basically what I'm going for with this position. And on Friday around 2:30, I took this double diagonal spread. Now, it's a double diagonal spread is a very simple thing. In a shorter dated expiry, I have shorted a triangle, which is currently losing me a little bit because of the kind of up move that we've seen on Bank Nifty. But the hedges are monthly options, which is a long triangle of strikes which are just a little bit wider than what my short position is. And that is making me a profit. So actually, I'm gaining from the long position, even though my short position is losing. And over time, as we head towards Thursday, as long as my short triangle range holds, this will fall off relatively. These premiums, which are short in the shorter dated expiry, whereas the long options will not lose as much. And here I'm talking on an absolute point basis. So the position will profit. So, just from holding over the weekend, this position is already in a 1.2% profit. And I'll keep you posted. The time is 9:56. And so far, since the open, ideas look weak. Bank Nifty looking very strong. Reliance gap down, but more or less has been flat from there. And I'll be trading like a very tight exit condition of 4 to 5 points from where I am currently. So we'll keep you posted. The time is 9:57. Okay, the time is 10:40. We're basically at the day's low. And at this point, my idea is I have gained 3 points for the day. And I think that's a good enough outcome. The potential for the day's low breaking and some kind of unwinding, especially given that it's a Monday, it's just not very attractive. And I have some other work that will be coming up in some time. So I would much rather just take the exit. Yes, this position very realistically could lose a lot more from here. Right now, we're in a put side IV spike. But since I can only gain from the put side IV crashing, and that requires me to expect the market to go up, my only other way of balancing it is to move down my calls and then into a reversal. That could be quite annoying. So just from the fact that we're testing the day's low, and that doesn't offer the best of risk rewards to stay in, beyond that the scenarios that benefit me are not too many. So that's why I'm taking the exit. I should have set this up a little larger so that I could have exited a little bit earlier. Anyway, so closed up a little more than 2 points, but that's fine. Today is not my day, so you have to kind of so the reason I'm exiting is, so here we're breaking, right? And that would then put us in a situation where we can potentially go and test here. Now, if that happens, I will have to initially roll down my calls to probably 16,400. Now, instead of making this test, if we head higher, then there will be big expansion on the calls. There will be a considerable fall off in the put side IV, but it's almost like that is my best case scenario where this gets bought back. If it doesn't, I will bleed on the puts, and I'm not moving down my calls because I don't want to move so close on a Monday. So while all of that being considered, good enough to exit, and we'll see tomorrow what has to be done. The position that's going to stay open is this Bank Nifty position. Therein, it's double diagonal, it's well hedged, and not a lot that I'm going to have to be doing to manage it as of now, at least. One more thing that I have to mention about this trade. This trade is actually not a trade you can do with 100% of your money, and it's not advisable. You see my margin allocation, it's kind of like in the 10 to 15% range of my available margin, always, never more than that. Because in case this goes wrong, I'll have a lot of margin left over to fight with it. Currently, it's already giving me a 2.1% return. Yes, that's because it's been taken that way. If I want to make this safer, I can make the hedge legs the same as my sold legs, but there's a discrepancy here. And that discrepancy means that there's a risk. And generally, the way I assess it, this kind of a trade is look at what is your max possible loss. And that max loss is not going to happen all the time. So it's a very rare thing that happens, but it certainly will happen one day. You do this trade long enough timeline, and you think that the max loss is not going to happen. That's an impossibility. So it will happen. The max loss doesn't phase you, will not make too much of a difference to you. Then yeah, go ahead and take such a trade when you're carrying it overnight, especially. So yeah, that's about it. Trading day, quick in and out sort of a situation. Some of my other positions, I don't really have to do anything in any of them except for HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, I might have to do something to increase my upper break even, but I'll wait and see. I'll see how it goes today. I might add a broken butterfly to protect the upside and maybe buffer the upside break even by about 10 to 15 points. I can give up on the downside, so it's not much of a problem. Yeah, we'll keep you posted, and I hope you had a good trading day. I hope you have a good trading day for the rest of the day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab. So do not forget to check that from time to time.